Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go on the hill here today, Shota Imanaga.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go now? And the batter now, Luis Arraez. Inside, and we're underway. In the air, right side. Tucker on the move. And it's caught for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Into center and a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill in the dirt. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And a strike in there. Tatis over at first with one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes a leap and grab for the out.
This opportunity was once in the lifetime.
And now it's Manny Machado. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off left side. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball one there. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. One hit, one left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Yu Darvish. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Ian Happ. That's a strike. 0-1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Ground ball, left side. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That's down and in.
Ball 2. 2-0.
One out, bases empty. Not close with that one. Ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki, and that one is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at first, 1 away. To third. Machado tossed to second, and that's 2. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
New inning getting started. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Popped up left side. Workman hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Popped up. Horner He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Just missed. Next one misses. 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2-2 the count.
Goes down looking. Padres lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, and now Michael Busch. Darvish back to work, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Dansby Swanson stands in. There's a strike.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Darvish delivers. Line to left. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is outside. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We'll move to the third with no score.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Diaz, in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 2-2. Into center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground. Horner over to first. That's the second out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different.
Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the inning, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. That one hit to right. Tatis moving under this one and makes the grab, and there's one down.
Third baseman.
Gage Workman will hit next. And there's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill sizing this one up. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, Miguel.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Social media, they swallowing. The lives are undermined. It's astonishing. We're bonded by the roots, but we live to stay alive like we all just played the.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Ripped on a line. Merrill right there to make the grab. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jackson Merrill. This one popped up. Swanson. And there's one down.
Now batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's inside. Ball one. Fourth inning underway. No score. Ground ball right side and foul ball. That one missed.
One strike.
And strike two. That misses the zone. And now 3-2. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Tap foul at the plate.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Bounce to the right. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Machado, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And now the lefty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. It's Xander Bogaerts now. A single his first time. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low. Clips the corner, and a count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. And delivers outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. One left for San Diego. Still no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Darvish kicks, delivers. And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not
two
liked
strikes.
either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Machado hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. The Cubbies hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Outside.
Just out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We played 4. No score. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe.
Left fielder, Connor Joe.
Shota back to work. Now this is in the air down the line. Tucker gets under it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. The other way, and lines out to third. Here's Elias Diaz, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
now
That's a
1-1.
ball.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. And that one is inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ snags it on the run. Halfway through this one, still no score.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And another ball. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. And that's in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So here's Horner now. Flied to right his first time. There's the strike. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Darvish checks over to first, and he's back. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Ball's just not carrying to first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And that's in for a strike. Bush, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gage Workman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense, excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Top of the 6th inning, Luis Arraez stands in. To the right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field, but then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Tatis in the box now. No balls and a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one out to right, and it falls.
Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Go ahead run on base. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Inside, and the count is 1-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Tyson Miller preparing to come on if needed. Hodge also throwing. Now snap throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Cronenworth digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Shota Imanaga departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. And fouled off. Machado at third. Cronenworth on at first with 2 down. Ball 1 to Bogaerts.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's the 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bush takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Let you spend all this money tomorrow. I made it back. If she tell me don't leave, I tell the shot it relax now, so she can get ready. We hit the club in a sec, yo.
Here at Wrigley Field, well, we go bottom 6. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
The lives are undemanded. It's astonishing. We're bonded by the roots.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And misses inside. Drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball could be 2. Cronenworth over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch misses. Run around the move. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Drive, that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now, Seiya Suzuki to second. There's Cronenworth. And that is that. Cubs leave 1. They're down 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. And that misses. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting catcher, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they lead it 1-0.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do? I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
Back here at the friendly confines, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Wandy Peralta comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one missing inside. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece and stays alive. That just misses. It's 2-2. And the tying run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, outside.
In the air out to center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground, 2 ball. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. liner. He's got it, and that ends the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. In the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hodge getting loose as well. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's Manny Machado now. Couple of walks and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, right side of the infield. Corner. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. John Birdie.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brian Hoeing.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
You gotta purchase 'cause your life is not in vain. I'm the one that will guide you through all of the pain.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. The
0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
No outs, runner at first. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. And that is out of play.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Got him! And now one away. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Fought off foul. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two down. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis. And that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Miller, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Edge of the zone for a strike, 0-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bogaerts retired.
Now batting, left fielder Connor Joe.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one is absolutely belted. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas. In there for strike 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs nothing. So bottom of the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Hoeing back to work. That's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one ripped but foul. One-run game, bottom 9. And the slider just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Merrill settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. He's 2 outs away. Swanson will hit next. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He jacks that one out to left, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Nico Horner now at the plate. And a swing and a line drive into right field. 2 away down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground to third. Whips it to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, John Birdie. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So they turn to their closer, Robert Suarez.
Number 75, Robert Suarez.
That misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1.
That was absolute
Count
gas.
1-0.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's off
Ball
the
2.
mark. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. In the air, left side. Joe has a beat on it. And that is the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Presley.
Ryan Presley.
Making a move at second base. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. Byers to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 4 with a double. Up the middle, corner. They take the force out, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
There's a strike. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. And now 2-1. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. With the tying run at second, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one missing low.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi.